haven't matured to that level.
So you mean I'm not mature?
I wasn't.
No. Chidi, shot fire. You mean I'm not mature? Just say it. Chidi, just say it. I'm not matured. No, I am not matured.
We will end the show now.
Should we end the show?
We will end the show now.
Please, let's not end the show.
You must know your boundaries. Chidi.
You
must know your.
When you started talking about movie, I knew where he was going.
Yes, and you must know his boundaries.
Leave him. You think we don't have an idea?
I'll turn off his mind because what's the meaning of this? What's the meaning of this?
I knew where he was.
How can a child be pointing at Isimo?
No.
How can a child be pointing at Isimo?
Or feed him to the God.
When a child does that, he'll be reminded of his father's death.
Isn't the evil
How
for
this
his
guy?
It's
No,
not the way of.
No, because
You know, a child never wanders in a compound where his father has too many debts to pay.
tell him.
Understand?
They go catch him, yeah.
Tell him.
They use him as collector. Elder, you have ended this show. I will repeat that in case you don't. In case you didn't hear, a child does not want if your papa don't owe money, go not papa.
You don't even pass the house. You don't go near the fence.
No, papa go not tell you say, look, no pass there. Who change that? Don't pass there. They say, the elder said a child doesn't wander in the compound of a man who his father is owing money.
Too much debt.
No.
Yeah, because the man will seize the child and his father will be forced to pay.
Oh dear, elder will kill me. All right, so that's the premium stuff you get on Game On. I'm sorry, we've spent 20 minutes talking absolute nonsense. Can we talk some sports now? Because the Super Eagles played the match.
That's very much welcome.
Yes, the Super Eagles played the match yesterday, and it was a lot of tension, to be fair, because it was a goalless draw, and it's left a lot of question mark on the Super Eagles. Rohr is talking tonight. We'll be hearing from him.
I know a place.
Today, the reasons why he can play with us. He did very well with his left foot in central defense. And the result is not the most important in these friendlies. The most important is to test some players, to see some new faces. What was the case again today? We didn't want to concede a goal. We wanted to score. We could not.
The voice there of Super Eagles head coach Rohr. We wanted to score. We could not. He was happy with Ozowa for. And he said basically it's about the result is not the most important. It's about, I really don't know what is important to him. But that game against Cameroon, 4 days after the Super Eagles recorded a 1-0 loss to the same team. Now they drew that game in Austria yesterday. We talked about it after the match ended yesterday here on Game On. But here's the Super Eagles. I'll start with you, Sarafina. Rohr talking about the result not being the most important. I think he's right if you look at it from his perspective.
Can you please tell me his perspective?
He says the result is not the most important.
So you said
what is?
No, you just made a case for him. You said if you look at it from his perspective. So apparently you've had a discussion with Rohr. He's talked to you. He's been able to tell you that Chidi, this is how I saw the game. This is what I intended going into that game. So I need you to tell me before I start tackling you and Rohr right now.
Are you out tackling?
Yes, I am.
But look, what do you make of his statement?
Total rubbish. And I'll tell you why.
Is that not too harsh?
It's not too harsh. Now, let me tell you why. That's why I said that I'll tell you why. Now, first off, before that game, he came out and said, we're going to see Francis Uzoho in goal. Zoho has not. I remember we had that conversation, Chidi, on was it on Tuesday during Sports Drive, and when you asked me what I was
Yeah, he
looking
said
forward,
Zoho would
yeah,
start,
it would
but
start.
Zoho did not start.
Yes, so you asked me the question what I'm looking forward to as regards that game, and I told you honestly I'm not looking forward to anything. I just want to see Uzo start and go. At least we've seen so much from Maduka. We know what Maduka can do. Let's see Uzo. Let's see if having Maduka as the number one goalkeeper is going to put pressure on him to give us a superb performance in go for the Super Eagles of Nigeria come that game on Tuesday. Now, at the end of the day, Francis Uzo did not start that game. And not just that, also you talked about the fact that it's all about giving new players chances to play and the rest of it. How many of the new players started that game?
Wow. Just Ozonwafo is the only new player who started that game.
That's what I'm saying. How many of the new players started that game? You already played.
To be fair, we actually did not. We just had Ozonwafo play that game. It's the only new face who
No,
played.
Terry Murphy.
Jamilu Collins, Terry Murphy.
I'm talking about the players that
Made his
started.
debut,
Yeah.
okay.
No, did he make his debut?
Yeah.
He made it.
Yeah.
Terry
No.
Murphy played.
He had played in
Yeah.
in the first game against.
No, Terry Murphy
Cameroon.
played.
Yes, he
Terry
did.
Murphy played.
He
came on for
and,
Paul Onachi.
Paul and Ayomide Marcos.
So
this
so
is
what I'm
very
saying,
good player.
it's one thing for you to invite new
No, there
players.
was no Ayomide Marcos.
It's one thing for you to.
Ayomide Marcos played.
It's one thing for you to invite new players to the team on the basis that you want to see them because it's a friendly. You will not invite new players and throw them into the fray in a qualifiers game. Chidi, I think we need to go for that break. I have a lot of things to say, but let's just go for the break first. I cannot have you cut me halfway. No, I need to get to my climax. I cannot have you cut me as regards this
You
conversation.
need to climax on this conversation.
Yes, I need to. Let's go for that break first.
All right. So when we come back from this break, Fina will be just reaching her peak on this very issue.
Send me your account
And,
number. Send me your account number for that one.
When we return, join the conversation. We're live on our socials, right? Not Twitter these days, but we're live on Facebook. Are we live on Facebook? We're live on WhatsApp 08095975805. All right, tell us what did you make of Gennett Rohr? When we come back, we'll be hearing from Gennett Rohr. He's told us the reason why we did not see a goal from the Super Eagles in 3 hours. All right, we'll be back.
how to make
for free.
Saturday at 9 a.m. Enter the UEFA European Football Championship. The pandemic could only delay, but never deny the fans the excitement they crave as the Euros take center stage. It's Euro 2020 in 2021, a tournament with a difference, with scenes all over the European continent, traversing state lines and capitals, from Rome to Baku, St. Petersburg, Amsterdam, Bucharest, Glasgow, Copenhagen, Seville, Munich, and London. The coverage is global, and the cast nationwide.
They seem to keep hold of the ball, see so much of the ball, but at the end of the day, they tend to do little or nothing with the ball.
Floated into the box! It's in! A player who's been having a renaissance after season.
He connected to the pass like a socket, fired the shot like a rocket.
From no other person but Rafael Varane.
What they want to do is sit back, where your weaknesses, and then when they get the ball, they counter-attack you.
It was a brilliant piece of play by Karim Benzema. But they decided against that counter-attack and go all the way back.
That's beautiful. Trent Alexander-Arnold, 38 meters. This is your goal of the week.
When you defend, you can defend for 91 minutes, and just for 1 minute, everything will change.
He completes his hat trick. He's in the pursuit of perfection.
Best days are behind him already, and young managers are picking up the mantle.
Covering every blade of grass for a full month from 11th June to 11th July 2021 on Nigeria's #1 radio station for sports and talk, Nigeria Info. Reach out for sponsorship and advertising. Euro 2020 with Femi and the gang on Nigeria Info. It's live football, just the way you like it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's V Money from Tanzania, and you're cooling with Femi and the gang on Nigeria Info.
I know a place where the land is. When the news of unity fills the air while the wind blows.
Super Eagles, no tension. You are winning by the grace of God. You shall win, you shall win, you shall win.
We had to build a defense, so we played with the first time with Valentine, and he did very well. And we finished the match with Simon Moses, which is a winger, on the left back position. So, and we didn't concede a goal. I'm very happy for Valentine. A lot of people did not understand why he was with us. He showed today the reasons why he can play with us. He did very well with his left foot in central defense, and the result is not the most important in these friendlies. The most important is to test some players, to see some new faces.
Welcome back to Game On here on 993 Nigeria Info. We have Femi and the gang. That was the voice of Super Eagles head coach Rohr talking after Nigeria's goalless draw against Cameroon in their return leg friendly last night. Welcome back. I've got Overdose in the house, the elder. I've got Sarafina Napoleon and Anthony the voice, the man who's got the voice, here with us on Game On tonight. You can join the conversation. We're live. We're seeing some of your thoughts coming in already. We're streaming live on Facebook, so if you're wondering and you want to see what we sound like, or whichever way, go to Facebook. Nigeria Info 993. Sarafina is on a mood swinging things tonight, and the elder is trying to put her in shape with his.
No, I'm not trying to put her in shape. The man for that job is by my side, please, and that's a man who says he tries to learn about her every day. I mean, that's quite touching. So Tony, I think he was referring to you, but he mistakenly called the elder. So take it on from there.
He doesn't understand what he means to.
Yeah.
Understand a
He's never been with a strong woman before. Yeah.
Or a moody woman.
I'm tired of this elder.
Oh, she's a moody woman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Can I talk about Genotro now?
Guys, you can watch Sarafina. She's moody tonight. And she's
I don't think so. No. You know, when you know Sarafina is moody is when she's not smiling, when she's not happy. Then you know she's
and when
moody.
she carry face
exactly. You know the thing about Sarafina.
But when she's laughing,
I think I've met a lot of people who cook, but I've never met someone who cooks like Sarafina. Oh, Safina can cook for it. So if Safina offends you, she can use food to bribe you.
I think that's one area where you miss her a lot. But sorry, the voice has already taken that seat.
You have no
so
idea.
maybe he should tell us more
he has no
about
idea.
that. I know.
No,
Chidi is just reminiscing.
Even though we are no longer dating, talking about Chidi.
No,
and
we never dated.
Chidi and myself.
What we had
Oh, you
was
still
a
give him
union.
food?
I see. Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Yeah, if I have
So
the
you still
opportunity
feed
to,
him?
I don't feed him. I just whenever I feel like no.
Safina, when was the last time I ate your food?
The last time, it's been a while.
The last time you offered me catfish and I saw jazz in that catfish and I rejected it.
Okay, you want to know the last time I made barbecue chicken? Yeah, you want me to open everything now?
No, don't open it. Not in the salon.
Okay. I want to talk about Genotra. I was saying something before we went in for that break. Now, Chidi, quickly.
Before you continue, Safina, let's hear why the Super Eagles failed to score a goal in 3 hours of football. This was what Rohr had to say. The reason why his team failed to score a single goal against Cameroon in 3 hours of football.
When you are missing players like Osimhen, like Chukwueze, like Aribo, like Kalu, like Henry, it's not easy. But they did well. We had a lot of chances in these 2 games. We couldn't score. We missed a little bit also, I think, of realism in front of the goal. But the match today was interesting.
That was Rohr, Safina. Well, he's put it all to bear. We miss players Samuel Kalu, Osimhen, and the likes. And
let me talk about this one first of all, Chidi. Let's go back to Jose Mourinho's time at Inter Milan, that Champions League which they defeated Barcelona. Thiago Motta saw a red card in that game in the first half, I think in the 29th minute or 28th minute, if I'm not mistaken, in that game. But they were able to hold on and get into the finals, talking about that particular season. Now, if you are coming out to tell us that the reason why the Super Eagles of Nigeria failed to muster a single shot on goal is because you miss key players, then I think you as a manager, your job needs to be questioned. Yes, because I don't understand how you have other talented players and you are saying you cannot even give us a shot on target. No, you don't do that. This is the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This is arguably the best squad we've seen in a very, very long time.
So, Safina, I'm just going to finish up with you. Do you think that was how good is that excuse from Rohr?
Total rubbish. And I will say it over and over again.
Are you sure you're not being too emotional?
I'm not being too. No, Chidi, I think it's high time we need to keep our sentiments one side and really talk about Rohr performances as a coach of Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Before you crucify Rohr, take a listen to what he said lastly in his post-match reaction after the game. He says the fruit of the spirit, not the fruit of the spirit, he says the fruit of this friendly will repeat very soon. And this was Rohr talking about the fruits.
And the fruits of the work will come. I think we will be ready on September for our World Cup qualifiers against Liberia and Cape Verde.
Now, fruit of the labor, you want to repeat later.
The fruit of labor.
Now, this is it. That qualifiers would come. It will invite new set of players again, Chidi, and he would not use them. The next thing he will tell you that we are testing new players. For how long are we going to continue like this? And even in a dead rubber game during the AFCON qualifiers, he did not start him. Now you are playing a friendly. You still did not start Anayo Iwala. Then what are you telling us?
Interesting. Well, we're streaming live from Facebook. Go to Facebook. I see you. Odiano saw Vicent says, "Let me see mommy." Well, you just saw her vibrate. She's angry, not vibrating. I see you, Fatu Barry. Sharonite says, "Nice to see the brilliant minds behind Nigeria Info Sports." Idigbadona. Keep your thoughts coming there on Facebook. Go to Nigeria Info 99.3. That's where we're taking your thoughts and we're streaming live. So watch us here on our world class studio. The elder, I'll come to you on this issue. Again, how good is Rohr's excuses?
You know, it's quite worrisome. I would have loved to actually back Rohr. But again, it's quite worrisome because on one hand, you have a coach who is being forced to select players by the FF president. So you begin to ask yourself, should I really blame the coach? It's quite shocking, Chidi, that in all our games we've played post-COVID, we've not been able to win one. Not even a single game. We played Tunisia, we didn't win. We played Algeria, we didn't win. The qualifiers from a winning position, we drew. I mean, we've not been able to even win as much as a game. And then you look at the fact that the coach is still starting the same players. Yes, I can understand that some players actually pulled out due to, injuries or some other personal reason. But that is not enough reason for us to play twice against Cameroon and not even a goal. Even if we played a draw, I mean, we should be scoring Cameroon with the quality that I saw in that team. But then again, this is a way questions we ask. General saying we'll soon reap the fruit. You want to ask in how many years' time? It says September. September is going to come, and then we'll still be hearing the same issues again. It is the firewood that an old woman gathered during the dry season that will warm her up during the rainy season. Now you see the fact that these friendlies are not going in the right direction, not even winning a game, so as to even give us that belief that yes, we can actually win when the real event starts, which is the qualifiers. And that's where I'm worried. Chidi, I'll tell you, I'm not happy with our recent performances, and that's the truth.
The voice, I'll ask you a straightforward question. Just a pretty straightforward question. Was the second friendly against Cameroon necessary?
It wasn't. It wasn't, and I felt it was a waste of funds. Prior to coming to the studio, I was getting report that they had been paid, match bonuses for those two games, and the other backlog is supposed to be cleared by the CBN very soon. I think, listen, that doubleheader. It's been a long time we have seen something like this, playing with the same team, in the space of 4 days, and obviously we could clearly see that in the second game we were lost. We didn't have that game under lock and keys. The promises that we got from the manager as regards players that he would probably start, he didn't start them.
I mean,
although Francis Uzoho, got injured. He particularly told the coach that he wouldn't play that second leg, same as Peter or Layinka, who we're expecting to also get his
Why
debut.
did he tell us that Francis would play?
Maybe then he was fit and going into that set. But at the end of the day, I feel it was a waste of resources for me. One game could have been it, and maybe a different team entirely to really look at how we respond to different style of play and all of that.
All right, so still more of your thoughts coming. We're right into the Go TV hour. We'll take a break, a very short one. I hear from our friends at Go TV. Remember, you can get all the games at the Euros from Go TV, and just get your Go TV decoder, and make sure you're getting those games at the Euros. It kicks off this Friday. Let's take a word from our friends at Go TV. We'll be right back.
What are you looking for? The experience of a lifetime? Front row seats?
I've got the female line up and running. 014-657-190. What do you think about the excuse from Gennett Rohr? Do you think the excuse holds any water from Gennett Rohr? He's come out to say we miss players. The reason why we could not score a single goal in 3 hours of football against Cameroon. All right, and just let us know what you make of that game. How good is Gennett Rohr's excuse? Big question. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good evening, everyone in the studio.
Good
Good
evening
evening
to
to you.
This is Jeff Lokoye.
you. Talk to us.
Yeah, you know where I stand. I want to ask, what do you expect from a specialist in failure? How many years has he used with this team? Can you name his first 11 ever since he started coaching Nigeria? You cannot. Do you know the type of football he plays? I don't know. Just wuru football. Just anyhow football. What is the main thing he has achieved for Nigeria? And he's always giving excuses. Now this one, it is, I don't know how to to qualify it. If Nigeria was a serious country, that statement he made, he would have been sacked. And he's staying here because of the money they are paying him. Nobody, no other country can give him that. They even reduced his money he collected it. He's not a good coach. Nigerians, the NFF, they are not serious. If they want Nigeria to achieve something great, they should continue using this man.
Did you watch the game? Did you watch the game?
I watched the game.
But are you sure we're not being overly critical of him? Because
Which one is overly
this is just a friendly, right? And he's beating Cameroon when it matters most.
Okay, can I tell you that if he was a Nigerian coach, they would have sacked him. Do you know that?
For drawing this two, for losing one friendly and drawing...
Even before today, he would have been sacked. What has he done? Can you mention one thing he has achieved that other Nigerian coaches have not achieved?
All right, thank you.
What is the main thing?
All right, I've got to let you go now.
No pattern of football.
All right, thank you for your thoughts. Just Lokwaya, hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome to Game On.
My name is Adi and I'm calling from Makororo.
Talk to us, Adeyemi.
I would like to support Napoleon Sarafina on what she said. Rohr is not the kind of coach we need anymore because he has really spoiled the team. Because, okay, what's the essence of having a team without having a shot on target? And you said you're playing friendly. Okay, that's the new boys. Let them have a taste of the game.
Did you watch the game? Did you watch the game?
I watched the game.
All right. Which of the game? Was it the first leg or the second leg?
The second leg.
All right. So you don't think his excuse is good enough, right?
His excuse is not genuine at all.
All right. Thank you for your thoughts. Hello. Good evening.
Hello?
Welcome.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Okay. I'm also concerned that that man is not doing anything with the fight. That man needs to be sacked. So I am in support with Sarafina. This man has managed those fights up to 4 years now. Nothing to boast of. So, and they are still keeping him there. In fact, it doesn't even please me to watch fights again. Upon the qualities there, but that man is just wasteful. He's not doing anything. They should pass.
All right. Thank you. Sound like Chelsea fans now. Looks like there's a lot of Chelsea fans calling us. Hello.
Hello, good evening, dear.
Good evening to you. Welcome Friday.
Yeah.
Hello. Are you there, Friday? I think we lost him. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome. Talk to us.
Good evening to Sarafina and the boys.
Hi, good evening.
You're welcome.
Concerning Geneswo.
What's your name?
My name is Chima, calling from Syria.
Welcome, Chima.
First time caller.
Oh, first time caller. We applaud you. Welcome.
We welcome you.
Thank you very much. Concerning Geneswo, I don't know. Maybe. Hello?
Yeah, go on. Oh, all right. He's just disappeared. Let's squeeze in one final call for this one. Hello? Hello? Not ready for us. Let's try this one. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Talk to us. What's your name? Where are you calling from? That's also off. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome to Game On.
I greet over Diesel and everybody. Hi,
Hi,
I greet you too. Welcome.
Yes, this is Kadri calling.
Go on, Kadri.
This is our coach. Since when did he become this Nigerian Super Eagles coach? He has spent like 5 years, have he?
2016.
And he's still building. What is this man building? Is he not skyscraper?
Do you really ever stop building?
Tower of Babel.
But
Chidi, I don't like that question. No, you say will you ever stop building? If you build, you go reach a stage, the house will complete now. So I've not seen any improvement since it became the Super Eagles program.
But he's good at scouting players.
No. But he has qualified. He qualified Nigeria for the World Cup with games to spare.
You see, that's the problem. That's the problem.
He qualified for the Nations Cup. He finished third. He gave us golden bronze.
The voice, that talk, he qualified and he always annoy me.
He goes to spare. Who gets to spare?
Because he won the Nations Cup, they say an indigenous coach.
Do you?
Wow. All right, thank you. Just reiterating what the other callers have said. It looks like General seems to be very unpopular in Nigeria.
Chidi.
I'll come back to you, The Voice, and we've got to move away from this topic very quickly. Let's take a break. Remember, we're streaming live on Facebook. There are lots of your thoughts. I see you, eBay, Bawanye. I see you, says Rohr is doing well, Joe. The coach needs some spiritual cleansing, says Adedu Gbagbe. Adebi.
This is the moment
Gbagbe.
Asonia Nikki says unbeatable. Unbeatable, you're supposed to okay, I think he was just replying to somebody. There are lots of your thoughts. Jude Spencer, I see you. I don't even understand those guys at all. I think you're talking about the Super Eagles on the Get It Raw. Let's hear from our friends at GoTV. Remember, they're bringing this part of the show for us, and you can catch the Euros live on GoTV. All the games. If you don't have a GoTV dish yet, so get yourself a decoder, a GoTV decoder, and watch all the games at the Euros 2020. It kicks off this Friday, and you can catch the games live from our friends at GoTV.
What are you looking for? The experience of a lifetime? Front row seats? To rub shoulders with the best in the world?
Ronaldo. Oh my goodness me!
And to witness 24 teams back.
Welcome back to Game On. Well, the voice of General there talking about the fruits of labor. Or if you're a religious person, you always know that there's fruits after labor. The elder will tell you that, and the elder knows a whole lot about fruits after labor. Let's move away from the Super Eagles. Before we do move away from the Super Eagles, there are your thoughts that are coming in on social media. All right, especially on our WhatsApp platform. I'll take a few more on Facebook. This one says, Shodija Abdullah says, country football is generational and will waste this golden generation just because this lack of the FA lack of ambition, because an ambitious board won't have been this patient. All right, are we being too patient, guys, with getting it wrong?
No, Chidi. And why I would say no is the terms of contract he has squashed. The next Nations Cup, he's giving the target of going to win it. Now, if we don't win the Nations Cup in Cameroon, by the virtue of the target on his contract, he should be a goner. But based on what was signed and agreed in terms of the achievement of the Eagles, he came in at a point where we had failed to qualify for 2 Nations Cup back to back. We qualified for the World Cup. We qualified for the Nations Cup. It was a revolution, sort of. Yes, I understand the fact that maybe we're not pushing him as much. But like I said...
So you think the problem is from the FA?
It is
from the NFF, who are not giving him enough?
He has done what is in his contract.
Will be shortchanged in the distribution and application of the COVID-19.
Hot conversation.
Is it possible
strongest opinion.
Fortunately, and
until he wins something.
Well, many would tell you until perhaps the FA steps up their
target.
Their target with the team. So every year you come out and you say, we needed to do this, we needed to do this.
We don't just need to go to the AFCON. That's what I just said.
We needed to win the AFCON.
That's what I just said. The targets giving to him, he was giving the semi-final target in the last Nations Cup, and we got to the semis. We were knocked out. We finished third. He was given the target to qualify for the Eagles for. Listen, a lot of the blames in terms of the below par performances should go to the NFF. All right, but in terms of what the man has done, there have actually been an improvement only if you choose to see it.
All right, let's remind you, we've got the official right for Euro 2020. We'll be broadcasting the big games for you, blow by blow action, right here on Nigeria Info.
The European club football season is over, but football never sleeps. Enter the UEFA European Football Championship. The pandemic could only delay, but never deny the fans the excitement they crave as the Euros take center stage. It's Euro 2020 in 2021, a tournament with a difference, with scenes all over the European continent.